Hey guys, this is Shadrow
I'm Fertro.
and this is the 7th episode of Season 4 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, called Bats!
Yeah, it's very unoriginal.
With an exclamation point at the end, so it's like, BATS!
I say unoriginal, I mean unimaginative. That's
Yeah. It's fairly original. I mean, most episode titles aren't just one word.
That's true. It's just unimaginative. I knew what I meant at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the only one who needs to get... I love how there were so many gifs of this, where it's just like, it's Applejack being Applejack. Just apples are her life. The end.
That's all.
What the heck is going on?
What the hey?
Yeah, why don't you say hey? Hey now.
Hey now!
And
We're all
that's the
stars.
beginning. Get your game on and go play.
No. You and your obsession with Smash Mouth all of a sudden.
It's not my fault Neil Rager exists.
You liked it before that, though.
Well, yeah, but that helped make it more big.
Fuck you.
So, this is an episode about the bats, where everyone was all like, oh my god, it's Flutterbat! And that became a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, bat ponies were a thing before this, like just in fandom, character, OC creations and stuff, but then Flutterbat sort of brought it full circle, where it's like, oh my god, one of the main characters is a bat! That's scare! Spoop!
That would be fucking annoying, though. If that bell can be heard from all the way, no matter where they are.
They're like back at Rarity's
Yeah.
salon, where it's just ding, ding, ding. So that means it would reach all the way through to that section of Ponyville at the very least. Which means everyone else in Ponyville can hear it. So you'd think they'd come running as well, like, oh, someone needs help, or whatever.
Yeah, no, just this lot. Maybe she rings that and it rings a telephone. Or...
So it's like Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Got a very special bell phone.
Yeah. What if I'm gonna bring science into this. What if the bell is actually ultrasonic, but it has like it goes really far, and everyone just has receivers that needs to know. And what you heard was just added on for comedy.
Or it could also be like it only rings in certain frequencies that only something in their houses pick up on. So like, my table is rocking.
Yeah.
That means the bell is ringing.
It could be an earthquake, but I don't know.
The rest of the house isn't shaking.
I think it's more likely to be a bell which emits a very specific frequency, just enough so my table resonates. I think that's a more
Applejack
like.
has that bell, so. And I forget, like, do vampire bats exist in real life, right?
Yeah.
Like bats called vampire bats,
Yeah.
but they don't obviously turn people into vampires.
They just drink blood of like horses and cows and.
So then vampire fruit bats are fictional, but fruit bats aren't.
That's correct. Yeah, we have
they're
fruit
basically the same thing. It's just they put vampire on the front, so it's like, look, they're sucking the juice from the fruit instead of just eating the thing.
Fruit bats are pretty cute.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll name him.
So you used to get
Freddy Bates.
You used to get freeze-dried bats in the mail. Just look at me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It rings a bell. I just can't think exactly what it was from.
John Hodgman and MC Frodo.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just like,
Sorry, bats.
it's like, this is what you in the rapping world call freestyling, isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's just like freestyling. I am not a rapper.
Also, song.
Yeah, song.
We're not singing.
I don't remember the reaction to this. I think people enjoyed it, but a lot of people weren't like overly enthralled by this song.
Yeah,
it was like, oh, it's neat.
It's just a song.
It's definitely unique compared to a lot of the other songs that they've done on the show, because it's got like not a weird time signature, but weird like bar usage where it's like, oh, it's here and then it's up. Yeah. It's just
Boom.
it's like they're all off color because it's dark.
Oh,
Bats.
it's all
and
slightly
evil.
desaturated.
And then when Fluttershy comes on, it's all bloomy.
Ugh.
So it's the use of the colors and the editing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, see, now it's all bloomy. Oh, so adorable. When I hear Applejack's singing voice in this, for some reason I feel like it's like engineered a bit.
It does sound
Which
engineered.
is strange because Ashley Ball is an actual like singer for a band. So I don't know if that's just how good her singing is, like she's so pitch perfect with it, or if they did engineer it a bit for the sake of the song, which makes it sound it makes it kind of ironic in the end.
Yeah.
The only one who's an actual singer gets engineering done to it, but I don't know. Like,
Fuck if we don't.
it's just it sounds engineered. I don't think it probably is.
I'm sure it's just the accent with it.
Yeah, it's just because they put the accent on, so it's
Yeah.
like, meh, straight note, no wavering whatsoever.
Just, not
This is probably my favorite Pinky joke. Just out of everything
Yeah.
Pinky's done, that's my favorite thing, because it has
Not
nothing to do with
obnoxious.
Pinky besides just like
Face.
happy. And Spike's just like, I had a lot to do with what just happened
Yeah.
now. Like, I defend Spike on certain occasions. Like, I don't think he's 100% the worst thing in the world,
Why not?
like some other people do. And I'm not going into details on that. The point being, he is the most useless character in this episode.
He's the most useless character in pretty much every episode.
But, like, I'm referring to the fact that he is in the episode, but he just stands there. He has like one line at the end of the episode, and that's it.
No, it's in the middle too, don't forget.
He had like one line in the middle. Well, he has 2 lines in the episode then. I don't know. I bet there's like 5 lines.
Yeah,
And
he's
people are
like,
gonna be like,
happy
he
to
actually
help.
says 5 lines, you guys are wrong.
And I'd say, I'm not claiming this is correct, so fuck you.
But it's just like he's there because
Particularly
Spike.
you.
And that reminds me actually, there was an image going around on Facebook recently where it's like an anagram, not whatever they call it when it's like a word made up of other words. So it's like it takes one letter from one word and then another letter from another word, and that makes one big word.
Like,
So say you've got like
abbreviations or-
apple and it's like A is like
Oh, yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
They had one of those for Rainbow, and it had all of the ponies and Discord, but it didn't have Spike. But it so easily could have had Spike because it has rainbow. Actually, it was rainbows, so it ended with an S. And the W was Twilight, and the S was Sparkle. They could have so easily made that S Spike, but they didn't.
So why was W Twilight?
Because it was too white light, like it was all over the place with it. It wasn't the beginning letters.
Okay.
So, but like the point someone made was that that picture implied that Discord was more of a friend to them than Spike was.
Yes. That makes, yeah.
Yeah.
Fluttershy, I need you to do your stare.
Oh God. Anyway, actual episode words and stuff instead of current events that won't be current by the time the video comes out.
Yes, but it's not something I told
I have nothing to say.
Current events.
So back to current events.
Yeah. Current events,
Me too.
Joe Hockey is a politician fellow was caught, he went to Washington.
I'm actually gonna try and talk about the episode.
Fine, fuck you too. I was going to tell everyone about politics, which I'm now an expert in.
everyone gives a huge fuck about
I know,
politics.
I certainly do. I adore politics, and I would not rather have my eardrums scooped with a rusty scoop.
Anyway,
Doesn't that feel wrong too?
not really a big point in the end. It was just sort of something to try and talk about with the episode. But I like how Rainbow Dash is still like, cider is best, or whatever. It wasn't like they had the one episode where she's like, cider, or whatever. It's like, when cider's threatened, she gives a fuck.
Yeah, I like the continuity of it, but at the same time, it feels so phoned
It's
in.
yeah, it's kind of like, we just need a reason for Rainbow Dash to care. Let's just make it cider. She doesn't care about anything else. No. Like the little, not icky. Fuck it.
Not icky, you little, you fat shit.
Twinger.
So-
Oh, I think I remember. I don't know if someone made the point where that, like, people got gypsy invocations from that or whatever. So it's like, oh, look, it's Gypsy Pinky or whatever. I don't know if gypsy people ever wear fruit head things or not. I am not well versed in actual gypsy mythology.
The gypsies are real. They live in trailer parks.
It's like, no, they're not. They live in fantasy lands where dragons exist.
No.
I know gypsies exist. It's the whole gypsy magic thing.
The whole mythological point to it.
Like, she's not even trying to help. She just happens to run past the tree.
Wish I could do that. Not run past a tree. I mean, do the tornado thing.
Well,
I
fly
could
in
run
general.
past a tree.
Now all we need is for you to do
Believe it or
your
not.
stare.
Yeah.
I can.
Need you to do your stare. need you to
Stairs.
make some stairs with your carpentry skills.
Yes, you are Jesus.
Yes.
Is that
I have no idea if the mic picked up on that or not.
I doubt it. I don't give a shit.
I love how they're not so much like scared as they are just
Yeah.
hypnotized. Because as far as I remember, the stare this whole time was meant to be like a take me
Yeah.
seriously, like I'm intimidating kind of thing. Whereas this, they're just like, oh, eyeballs or whatever.
So it's just tripping balls, bro.
Yeah. And I do like I find it strange how they don't really have any kind of foreshadowing based on like energy flying into her or anything like that. It just sort of like happens, and the only hint you have is like, oh, she looks at an apple and slurps her lips or whatever. Like, I'm not saying there's no foreshadowing at all, but there's none of the foreshadowing of how the magic got transferred into her or anything like that. You just don't see it.
I like. Why did she have such a problem with making them just not like fruit? They can go and eat other shit. So why is there such a problem? It's not as if they're gonna die.
Because she thinks they're pests. Or, oh, do you mean...
Fluttershy being all defensive. Oh, they don't want
Because
to eat apples.
she's the big animal lover person.
Well, I know,
It's like,
but-
I don't want them to be inconvenienced.
They're not going to be inconvenienced. They're just not going to like him anymore.
No, but like that, she doesn't want them to not like her. She wants everyone, all the animals, to like her.
No, it's nothing to do with her.
I don't know.
It's not her, just apples.
Big question is, what the heck are the freaking bats eating now that they don't eat apples?
Magazines.
They're eating the magazines.
Yeah.
Like they read them and they
Yeah.
just absorb the power
Yes.
of language.
Yes, they can talk, and they go, "Good sir, have you heard about this new gonorrhea thing I've just been reading about?"
Since they're speaking to each other, they're also eating the like spoken word.
Oh.
So it's like just language in general that they consume. That'd be weird if they started like going into Ponyville and started eating everyone's like
Signs.
their voice boxes. Just that's where they start chomping onto their necks, and then
Yes.
they start turning into vampires, and now it's all shit again.
Oh, good. What have you done?
But it is strange how it's just like they don't consider that the bats are still hanging out in the apple orchard or orchid or however the fuck you pronounce the word, but they're not eating the apples, so they're not eating anything as far as we're aware. So how are they not dying?
Well,
Like, I
they
don't-
put the vamp in vampire, so they eat vamps.
And I know that it's only been like one day, so they wouldn't all just immediately starve to death.
Yeah.
But it's still like, you think they'd be like, I'm hungry, but I have no inclination to eat anything.
Well, they probably eat. They could probably eat other things.
Well, like I'm sure they do, but they're still in the place that is only apples. They haven't gone off to like a banana orchard or anything like that.
maybe they go away at night time and they come back to a nest. During the day.
I don't know. they don't go into those details. They don't care what happens to the bats. They only care what happened to Fluttershy afterwards. So the bats aren't the important part of the episode called Bats.
No, it's apples and torches with Batman.
I remember when I used to have one of those, like, I think I had one that was Spider-Man.
No,
Where you,
yeah.
like, turn it on, it has, like, a little, like, Spider-Man
Yeah.
symbol and just point it around the room, like, hey, look at me, I'm amazing.
And those are so cool for some reason. Kids are so easily entertained.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I used to have I think it was, like, Play School, like, with a K, where it was,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the big yellow flashlight with
Yeah.
the little knob on it that changed the colors on it. That was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
It's gotta be here somewhere.
I thought she was about to say, I've got to find my apples. They got to be here somewhere. It's like, it's your orchard. Of course your fucking apples are around here somewhere.
No, didn't you know they all ran away?
All the apples ran away.
Yeah, they're teenagers, so they're having. You know, I'm a real dad.
Yeah, it's just like, you can't keep me grounded.
Damn red eyes.
She needs some energy drink.
I was more thinking that she needs to use the red eye reduction flash.
Well, either that, or the other thing, or those eye drops. I think, what are those called? Are they just, like with the
Eye
weird
drop.
monster?
Oh, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
Either way, Pinky has, what's the word?
Gonorrhea.
No.
Pinky has.
What's it called when you can, like, prehensile? She has prehensile hair.
Oh, okay.
She can just be like, I'm gonna grab a thing with my hair now.
I wish I had prehensile hair. I'd slap you in the face.
Or you can pretend you do by holding it with your hand and being like, ooh.
Did it?
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about in this episode, isn't
There,
there?
there's some leaves.
Scarecrow. I like,
Or you'll regret it.
just talk to me. Just Like, you think you'd see the outline and be like, okay, that's a scarecrow.
Well, you know, horses are dumb, and these are basically horses, but different.
Because I feel like in most situations it would be more creepy if you see it, you're like, oh, it's just a scarecrow, and then it's like, starts moving, and you're like, oh no! It's like, fuck off, Al. We're fucking doing something important here. Just the torch is just sticking right up in the air. And then Pinky's holding it. Oh, the foot. Animation! So what the fuck is wrong with... Sorry?
She brought two. She has one in her
She actually does have one. That one's still on the ground, and then she pointed one in the air. So is that... Did Applejack have one?
Maybe.
Because the one sticking up in the air was the pinky symbol, wasn't it? Or was it
so.
the apples?
I don't remember.
Damn it. I bet someone's going to be like, oh, it was the apples, so fuck you.
Maybe Pinky brought two. She has one in her butt. And
It's like, this isn't a flashlight.
Stop being a vampire.
literally, my brain went through butt light, no ass. No, that's not a word either. What is it? Oh.
It was because you're the one who said it was in her butt. So I was like, oh, well, sex.
Yeah.
Calm down when she's ready.
Because, you know, a horse's butt is the first thing you think of when you hear sex. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, horse butt.
She's back on her branch. She's just biting her.
It's like, yes, it is called a branch. You didn't need 2
It is
seconds
a
to think of
fragrant
the
branch
word.
of yore.
Yeah,
and
you
sniff
can
it.
use that to go and unpetrify all the people that the fucking cockatrice keeps petrifying.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, clever.
So now it's actually useful.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
just a Dark Souls reference.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I'm agreeing. Freaking Spike. So look at me, I'm taking up 1/3 of the screen and I'm not going to do anything useful.
They couldn't hire my voice actor, even if she does voice other people at the same time. They couldn't afford me.
Twilight brought her spreadsheets. Yay. I do love that how it's like magic technology.
Supposed to go right onto the backs like this.
Like I need to do this in silhouette form instead of just showing like
Vampire fruit bats
an
are
example in not silhouette form.
Well, fuck it.
transferred that
And I love how it zooms in on her, but the grid stays the same.
Oh.
So the screen is like exactly the same, and just the image got bigger.
Yeah, makes it, you know.
Oh no! There were lines on the edges of the screen. That meant movement was happening.
Oh, dear, I thought she was just floating in midair.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
No, God.
Not literally. You idiot.
Oh snap! She has bigger ears now.
we lost.
You know who else has bigger ass? Me.
Where are
I said
you?
ears, you idiot.
Ass. Airs.
Flashlight.
Oh, now I get the joke.
It's like Spike tripped over.
Again.
Yay! See, you didn't even say anything there. So what was the middle line you were thinking of then?
I thought he was like, it's thanks every pony. He's like, you're welcome. Happy to help.
No, that was the end line, wasn't
Was it? I thought he said something in the middle.
That's the
So I think he only has the one line in the episode.
Fuck.
Either way, it's that line because that was the one I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
Oh.
corner her and catch her
There you
so
go.
we can reverse the spell.
We're both correct.
Yeah, both. I like being, but it's everyone gets a medal.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a ribbon saying participant, which basically says loser.
I guess you're just standing there like, I'm being seclusive.
No one can see me.
Hello. Oh no! Jumps away.
I cover my mouth. No one can see me if I cover my mouth.
I forget. Isn't the whole like blind is a bat thing where it's like, oh, bats are blind and they look through sonar? Isn't that like not actually true or something?
I think it's.
Or it's
correct.
like it depends on the bat or something.
No, I thought they all use echolocation.
Or it's like I think it might have been they use echolocation. We know that, but I think it was they're not straight up blind.
No, they're not straight up blind. They just have poor eyesight.
Yeah, a lot of people think that they're just like, I don't have eyes that work.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, they can see, just not well.
Yeah. Have eyes, Jesus.
God.
You ever seen a picture of a bat? They're not just like fused over little bits with the ears.
Like they have the eyes, but the speculation was that they just don't work.
Oh.
it's like we have them because I don't know, everything has eyes. Might as well have eyes as well.
Except for a fucking jellyfish, they don't have eyes. Or some fish down under.
It's strange because this episode is the commentary that we've been making is somewhat off topic. I am a good speaker. It is somewhat off topic, but also not because we are talking about bats, and the episode is called Bats.
Yes.
So there you go.
This is the most on-topic commentary we've ever done.
Yeah.
I like bats. I would have a pet bat. I would pet named Guano.
Yeah.
His name would be Guano.
Guano the bat. Would you feed him like guacamole?
Guacamole.
Guacamole. And Fluttershy doesn't remember anything that happened whatsoever.
Cool. Rehypnol.
Yeah. Some Robatnol or something. I don't know.
It shouldn't be called Rehypnol because it goes in your mouth, not through your hip.
Like,
Romathnol.
stick it, just like jamming it into their hip. Like, why won't you fall asleep? It's like, what are you doing?
I want to have
nothing.
sex with you.
Just get they feel like chloroform works the same way, so they're just like rubbing it on their hips, like fall asleep, damn it.
Sorry I didn't take your suggestion in the first place.
Yeah, I know. God, what's wrong with you, Applejack? Because really, like, what is the downside to just being like, well, they get some apples, but you get more apples than you would have had if you didn't give them the apples?
Because then you have to wait until more apples.
Well, yeah,
Grow.
but this is a magic land where you don't have to wait.
Good point.
It's like the trees just sort of appear.
Yeah, Minecraft trees.
Yeah.
Plant sapling.
Oh,
couple
no,
of-
he just said words. He has more than one line.
Son of a bitch. I was right.
So did you think I meant that line there?
Any pony pressure you
Yeah.
have doing something
Alright, so he has 2 lines there. So there you go.
Sometimes you have to tell even your closest friends.
Do you count laughing as a line?
Nah, because they could just take the laugh from, like, a library of laughs that he's made or something.
That's true. Fuck.
I want to suck its juice.
I want to suck your cock.
I will kite fuck you. Haha! And so it's just like the Castlemania episode where a lot of people saw that and they were like, foreshadowing! And it's
Yeah.
like, it's called a canine. We have those.
Horses don't.
Well, then now, well, she's a pony.
Ponies don't.
That totally validates my point.
Yes, equines don't, because they're herbivores.
That's a much better argument.
There you go, because they're
Well,
herbivores.
either way,
She's
no.
got one now.
either way, it's not foreshadowing, and this has been Shadrow.
No, it isn't. It's not Shadow.
No, this has been My Little Pony, but I am Shadrow.
No, you're not. You're Fertro. I'm Shadrow.